Hello. I'll be speaking today about menstrual cycle awareness. And I don't mean when is not a good time to ride a bike in white pants. I'm talking about the power of the period. It's a growing movement that aims to educate girls, women, anyone who menstruates, and actually everyone, that the menstrual cycle is so much more than just the presence or absence of your monthly blood. It's called a cycle for a reason, because we're gifted, actually, with 4 unique hormonal phases. And just like the seasons, they each come in turn with their own strengths and ways of making us feel. And once you know about them, you can use them to plan and maybe even enjoy your whole month. So let's have a look at this cycle. Now, this isn't just a graph of how the female hormones change throughout the month. Broadly speaking, you can look at this like a woman's spirit level. And this is how it works. So I'm going to begin on day 1 in winter. It's the first day that you bleed. And it lasts for about 5 days. And right now, all of your hormones have completely flatlined. And you're letting go. Literally letting go of the possibility of life. So this is the perfect time to rest and restore and nurture yourself for the month ahead. And if you feel like having pizza for dinner in the bath, this is the time. And ask yourself, what is it that I want to grow and give life to next? And feel it. Because the more you can surrender to that slowness and stillness that your body is craving, the more energy you actually have in store for the rest of the month. Especially in your next phase, which is when you really need it, spring. Now this begins once you've finished bleeding at about day 5. And this is your power week. It's brought to you by rising estrogen and a shot of testosterone, and everything is happening faster for you now. You are getting ready to lay a golden egg, so you have some things to do. And I find I wake up earlier with this urge to organise, and I want to make plans and wholemeal muesli and lists and go rock climbing and just take over the world. And then sometimes I can feel a little bit overwhelmed. But don't be afraid of this power. Just take one step after the other and use it. You've got this. And then, once your estrogen peaks, ovulation occurs, and so begins your summer, which is about day 14. And with rising progesterone and a boosted top-up shot of estrogen, this is when I feel like saying yes, yes to everything. Starting new musical projects, adopting rescue dogs, letting people merge in front of me on the freeway. I have so much to give. You go. No, you go. Just you all go. And that's why actually you need to be a little bit careful right now that you don't give everything away. Because if you skid in to your next phase, autumn, on empty, that's when you can feel a little bit prickly. Right now, at about day 21, your hormones are plummeting as you get ready to let go again. And if you feel pressured to maintain the emotional generosity that you had in your summer, then you will feel out of sync and frustrated. I know that I have less to give at this time, and that's when I make time to write music and songs, and I guarantee you will feel a lot less prickly if you can make some time to do something that you love, something that makes you feel the most you. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Just paying attention to your body and giving it what it needs. But it isn't always easy, because we do still reward and herald the linear. So to take care of yourself in this way is actually quite a radical act. But now you know that the menstrual cycle is made up of 4 phases, and they are each deserving. You don't need to push through them with coffee and Panadol, because just like the seasons, everything has its own natural time. So what are you going to do with yours? Someone said to me recently that she was asked to go to Sydney to write a screenplay, and instead of just checking her diary to see when she was free, she made sure that she was going when she was in spring. And that's how you go with the flow. You're going to have about 500 of these cycles, so use them. If we can harness solar power, if we can harness wind power, it's time that we harnessed menstrual power. It's time we realised the greatest life hack of them all is the menstrual cycle, and that is the power of the period.
I'm coming home from a heroine's quest, made me new again. I played the game, now I long to rest. Slayed those dragons dead, and I danced in the shadows and picked rubies from the rubble. I will never be the same again. And I feel it, and I feel it, I will feel it, feel it, and I feel it, and I feel it, and I feel no shame. And I wanna rest my body down and lose this universe. I'm gonna rest even if it hurts, and bleed into her in the cave you fear to enter. If you seek, you'll find the treasure. I will never